are acceptable, or current gun laws just need to be enforced more?
I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't know a lot of people that drive around a tank or have a tank at their house. There's no reason why they need to have military-style assault weapons that were basically designed to kill people quickly, massive amounts of people quickly. I don't think people need to own those. I don't think they belong in their homes or basements. That's just my personal opinion.
Roxanne, I appreciate you being on. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about the raw politics of actually getting something done. Is it possible? In fact, no one can agree on what to do. That doesn't help. There's also the timing. This all happening with Congress knee-deep in the budget mess. Recently, a senior White House official told BuzzFeed that Congress is, quote, limited bandwidth, i.e. doing two things at once, would be a challenge. Let's talk about it with Republican consultant Margaret Hoover and on the left New York Times columnist Charles Blow. Charles, what about the idea that, Congress can't do things, can't walk and chew gum at the same time, and they're focused on the budget and they have limited bandwidth? Do you think anything really can?
I think there is limited bandwidth, that's true. But I do think that there's energy for this at this point. And I think that if you are going to do something, this is one of the moments where you have to do it. I think you do, in a political way, have to think about strike when the iron is hot. And the iron is hot now. And what we have had in the country for the longest period of time, years, is a one-sided competition, which is the right advocates.
Well, people will think they're reelected, but also think about the countervailing forces here. I mean, the truth of the matter is the NRA, for being a powerful lobby, is a lobby that represents 4.2 million gun owners. It represents actually a grassroots movement. The truth is Americans like their Second Amendment, they like their guns. And so they're actually representing the will of the people. It's not just gun makers that are there, it's actual people who own guns.
But there's a lot more hunters and people actually own guns than there are members of the NRA.
And you can't disconnect the interest of the gun makers from the NRA. Gun makers, if you look at the stocks of gun makers, through the roof. Just 1 year. And in fact, every time there is a major shooting, gun sales in that area and to a lesser degree nationwide go through the roof.
But the reason they go through the roof, Charles, is because people are afraid that then gun legislation is going to get passed and people are going to come and take away their guns.
And the NRA bans those flames. And the NRA, and if they can try to pitch themselves as grassroots, as you say, and I think that's probably the best way to sell themselves. I don't think that's accurate. I think that the NRA is basically a front for gun makers.
No,
and I think that the NRA basically is advocates